Welcome back in, travellers. It's good to see you back. Oh, so you've heard that the tavern is hosting festivals. Yes, we've tried our hands at it for sure. And we did host a Samhain festival this last month. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing an engagement ceremony. Never done one before. It's typically to chieftains and magistrates, which I am a magistrate for my clan, but I've never done any of the ceremonies before, so it'll be interesting. But it's very pretty, look at it. Look at all that. It's fucking lovely, isn't it? So I'll be recording just about everything that we do, so you guys will get to see, and there'll be some other videos that come out of it. But yeah, some of you are here, and for those of you that did make it out, welcome. And we hope to do many, many more of these over the years, and to continually make them bigger and bigger, and eventually have our own space with a longhouse and games fields and all of that. But let's see how this goes first. We had ourselves a nice little engagement, just like the ancestors would have. Meals just like the ancestors would have, just like our family still does today. As a matter of fact, why don't you take a look at how that went? Yes, and there were meals aplenty. I prefer cottage and shepherd's pie for such a thing. As a matter of fact, I think I might have a recipe for you lot that you can go ahead and try with your own family at home. And what is it that makes up a Samhain festival, you say? Well, classically, Samhain was of course the harvest festival. It was when we were bringing in the fall harvest, and it was definitely a time of feasting and good cheer, more or less. Not quite as creepy and spooky as many would like to believe. No, actually a lot of those traditions from Samhain actually come from old Easter traditions, or Ostara as you might know them better. No, for Samhain it's all about good cheer and leading in to Yuletide, and I'll tell you about Yuletide another time. As a matter of fact, the very next time that you come in, I'll have a Yuletide story for you ready with your drink. What really makes Samhain something special, what really makes it a great festival, is the storytelling. Samhain is a festival of stories. It's a time when we sit down with our ancestors, when they come back and they sit with us over dinner and drinks, and they tell us their stories and we tell them ours. It's a way of keeping the entire family, no matter how long they've been gone, involved with what's going on in the world. Now we do this in a couple of different ways, and I'll be perfectly honest, we get quite competitive about it here at the tavern. The men of the family will sit and take time the month before Samhain to really prepare stories of those who have passed, making them good, making a performance out of it. And the ladies, they're quite busy as well, crafting songs. Now there are a couple of different songs that we do craft, and those songs fall into, well, two categories. There are those for those who have passed. We sing songs of those who have passed in the year to come, and every family has their clan song, a song that makes up all of the great deeds and persons that have passed throughout time, and the mother, the female head of that clan, is responsible for leading the women in building these songs together. And then as the meal hits the table, we start telling stories. And all throughout the meal, which can last sometimes 2 or 3 hours, we tell stories in great reverence and with a significant amount of vibrato. And at the end of it all, we sing songs. We sing songs of those who have passed. And this year I was very privileged to spend some time with some of you at the tavern over Samhain. We shared meals, we shared stories, we shared an engagement ceremony that was quite beautiful. But more than anything, we shared the time with one another, as we are supposed to. And now, with that festival in the rearview mirror, we look forward to Yuletide. And I am very much looking forward to sharing the Yuletide festival with all of you. But in the meantime, query this if you will, think on it. How would all of you like to help me arrange and orchestrate a good old-fashioned games festival? I am talking everything that you think of when you think of a good old-fashioned Celtic games festival, the Highland Games on steroids. I want to host a real Lunasa festival, and I want to have real adornments as prizes. I want to have real titles, and I would love nothing more than for all of you to not only help me get us there, but I would love for as many of you as possible to be there. That's all I've got for now, friends. In the meantime, please leave a like down below. That's the tip jar for the tavern. And any questions, any stories you'd like to hear, you can always leave those down in the cute section. That's where we take suggestions below. Until next time, my friends, stay bloodthirsty, and remember, all hail the Black Dragons.